all that crazy stuff. So if you guys are in the Tulsa area, we're going to be at 18th of Boston. No, starting about going on from there. And then week after that, we're shooting another 420 Eats episode, if I'm not mistaken.
A week from Saturday, we'll be doing the next one up.
And oddly enough, that will be a CD release party for another Tulsa band, which we love, called Weston Horn and the Hush. It's Weston and horn, like horn. But their music is on iTunes. And if you want to go get both of them are on iTunes. So you got Grind, and then you've got Weston Horn and the Hush. Give them both a listen. If you guys like kind of a ska meets rock band, that's kind of Weston Horn and the Hush in the horn section. A couple guitar players, Weston and both of them are just, a good friend of mine, Matt Donaldson's the drummer. And so it'll be good to see him. And then we are doing the video shoot for a client unknown. We're going to keep that secret until you guys watch it on the YouTube. But it's going to be fun. I'll guarantee it.
I'm looking forward to it, man. We have been really fortunate in every place we've went with 428. Has been a really good time.
Yeah, we're blessed. And now, it's kind of crazy because I'm the one behind the camera, so nobody knows what I look like, unless they already know me. But you, being in front of the camera, you get recognized everywhere. You're turning into kind of like a local celeb, which is kind of cool because I dig my incognito status. I'm not gonna lie. If you walk around life with some PTSD and that kind of stuff, it's kind of nice to kind of not be known. So Shiner gets to take all the credit for that, and rightly so. He's the one that does the video editing. He's the one that does the voiceovers. He's the paper and the glue that makes this thing what it is. I'm just the black crayon that marks shit up and maybe tries to make it look pretty with a little artwork, i.e. music. The music is my department, so whenever you listen to or watch to a 420 Eats episode, all the video pretty much shot by me, but Shiner's the one that edits it. He's the one that goes through and does voiceovers, and then that's just less static, just like that. And then I've got to go and timestamp all of the major events that go on in that video, and then I got to go create music that fits in that time shell of all those timestamps. So it's kind of fun. I wouldn't want to score a movie. No way.
Can you imagine that?
Oh
my God.
No, not at all. I wouldn't want to do that at all. Man, I got to go pee. It's halfway through. We're going to take a quick break, my fellow podcast listener people. And you can, hey, you know what? Listen to a little Weston Horn and the Hush while we're gone. Peace.
I'm not flashing.
Welcome back. We are back. We're not front, but we're back. It was kind of funny. Even when we went to the bathroom, we were still talking about Dave Grohl. So I'm going to head back into there. What were we talking about?
That he and David Letterman are tight.
Oh, yeah. Super duper tight. Well, 15, 16, 17 years ago, something like that, Dave Letterman had heart surgery. And if you're a David Letterman fan, you'll faintly remember. I remember he was gone for like 5 or 6 weeks, which he was, and he wanted to come back. And the producers asked him, well, any special requests on your show when you come back? And he's like, yeah, I want the Foo Fighters. There's a song I want to. And evidently, he was having a rough time there for a little while with his heart, and he kept listening to this song, which kind of kept giving him hope, because he's married and dearly loves his wife and has his heart problem. He doesn't want to think of the possibility of of dying, but that's right there in the forefront. It's this reminder all the time of his wife in this song. And so they call up the Foo Fighters. They're like, well, we'll be in a South American tour at that time. This can work. And they weren't sure exactly what day Letterman was coming back and that kind of stuff. So a few weeks go by, and they get a hold of Dave Grohl again from the Foo Fighters and said, is this possible? And Dave Grohl's like, for David Letterman, you bet. So they literally took time off of their tour, flew to New York, and played the song Everlong, which is kind of cool because that was a song that my wife and I danced to. And I can understand why David Letterman would like that song too, thinking about your wife and all that mess and kind of giving you a little bit of hope, because you got your wife on your mind. You're not thinking bad thoughts, you're thinking good thoughts. And so when it came time for him to retire, who do you want on your show? So he mentioned it. And he said, I want the Foo Fighters. As a matter of fact, I want the Foo Fighters to take us out. And that's exactly what happened was Foo Fighters were there and getting ready to play. They were all dressed up in their tuxes. And David Letterman signed off for the last time in front of the camera. And then the shot went to the Foo Fighters playing Everlong. And so I thought that was super duper cool. You get to bookend a show like that. What was David Letterman's last act on his show? Foo Fighters. That's pretty cool. Johnny Carson's was Bette Midler, if you remember that.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, Bette Midler. And so that was pretty cool. And so
what was Conan O'Brien's?
I don't know. He's probably bitching and moaning about something.
I think it was the Teletubbies.
Yeah, maybe. I have no idea where we're going with this.
It's the Foo Fighter trivia that keeps getting us sidetracked. Donnie literally just threw some paper up in his arms in the air.
Dude, I'm sorry.
You're just running rogue.
My brain is not working. I've been working my butt off the last few days. And,
you've been a little harder to get in communication with past couple of days, man.
Yeah.
So I figured work was kicking you in the teeth.
We didn't even eat till almost 9:00 last night.
Man,
that's first meal of the day.
Yeah, but you guys usually eat pretty good on the road, though, don't you?
Yeah, but except for 9:00, most stuff is closed.
Well, that's true.
So we had to go eat at like Fred's Diner.
That sounds good, though.
Actually, but when Tulsa again set the bar. Tulsa's got like Freeway Cafe,
Tallies.
I mean, we got killer diner food in Tulsa. So going everywhere else, it kind of seems like, meh.
Really? Because you're in some smaller towns, man. And usually some of those, I'll tell you, man, Sand Springs has got a diner right there off the highway. I think it's called the Sand Springs Diner. That's one of the best ones around, man. God, that food is so good over there.
I've never eaten that. Not yet. As a matter of fact, I got a friend that's in Oklahoma City, and thought, well, I'll just give her a call while I'm here. Maybe we can go do dinner. Hell, never even had time.
Oh, no?
Never even had time.
Didn't even have time to think about it, did you?
No, not at all. I had to boogied home to get my bearings a little bit and get ready for the podcast. Here we are. So, yeah, it's been a week thus far. But I'm super duper duper glad to be here. I don't know if you're super duper duper glad to be here, but I am.
Well, I sure am.
With this mass shooting and everything, kind of going back to that, you got people saying, well, Trump is causing a division in the nation. No. No, he's not. He's not. You're the one calling people racist when they're not racist. That word doesn't even mean anything. And Nazi, I mean, you might as well just call that a brand of motorcycle or something. That word's used up.
Well, think about this. They talk about Trump as, he's the reason, or he's causing all this, division in the country and this and that. Now, remember when he was elected, how many of them were running around instantly were like, he's not my president. He's not my president. So who's causing the division here?
Exactly.
I mean, from the get-go, from the gate, they've been causing the division. And now they're like, oh, this is all happening. It's Trump's fault. He's causing all this division in the country. He's a racist. And I've yet to see anything that proves that he's a racist.
we might actually have enough money to build the wall if all you stupid people that said you were going to move out of the country if Trump was president and didn't.
Yeah, I didn't hear about one of them coming through on that boast. I don't even know if you called it a boast. That claim. They were claiming they were going to do it. Ain't none of them left.
No, not even Rosie O'Donnell. She's still in the Hamptons.
Yeah. So, I mean, dude, I mean, how they're going to blame him, how they can blame Trump for the shootings are Trump's fault. How? I mean, this is just ridiculous. I heard somebody say today on TV, it was somebody that was, I think he was a reporter, but he was like, never have I seen the media go after a president 24/7. There's just this anti-Trump campaign 24 hours a day. They're doing stuff. I'm like, it's crazy.
There's something I got to ask you. I don't know if it's a trend right now or whatever, but it seems to be trendy for people to watch something and put their reaction on video.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's all over YouTube. Well, there's one guy who's on there, does nothing but listens to music and puts his 2 cents in. And he's a black guy, and I can't remember his name to save my life, but he's in my feed. I can go look at it. But he was listening to Luke Combs. What song was he listening to? God dang it.
Here we go again.
Here we go again. Yeah, Jesus. Only Jesus. Jesus. It's going to take me a while to find it. JKL, Luke Combs.
Are we still recording?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're recording. Yeah, fuck it.
This is great.
Yeah, when it rains, it pours.
You went through all that to get a song title?
Yeah, I sure did.
Oh, jeez.
I sure did, because the guy, he's sitting back there and he's like, man, that seemed like a sad, sad song by the title. But this dude done won $100 on a scratch off, bought 2 12-packs and filled his truck up with gas. I'm assuming it's a truck because he's a redneck.
That song's got I mean, that is a feel-good song, too, man. Like, you can't listen to that and not just be smiling when you're singing along with it.
So he played a little bit more, and he stopped. He's like, now this nigga done won a vacation. Won a vacation.
The dudes that do those reaction videos that are good at them, they're super entertaining.
Yeah. The ones that are good at him, like this guy is really good. And he does
I think I know
all sorts
who
of
you're
music.
talking about.
All sorts of music. But the ones that are the funniest is when he gets the bro country part, because, you know, he liked the crap out of Luke Combs. He's like, man, every good rap has to have a hook. You got to have a hook. That hook to hook people, say, listen to my song, damn it. Luke Combs, I swear to God, is the king of hook.
Oh, yeah, he's got him down.
He does. He's got a song called Beer Can. and basically, he puts a beer in his hand, and he feels like Superman. The song says, I pick up a beer can, start feeling like Superman. And then it goes on toward the end of that verse, and nothing picks me up like a beer can. So he totally flip-flopped the play on words with beer can. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy how he does that.
And then the song, She Got the Best of Me, you think,
Oh, that song.
oh, man, it's about a girl. No, it's about Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
His number one love is that music in Nashville. And so whatever's left out of that is what you get, because She Got the Best of Me. Talking about Nashville. Man, that's
Pretty poetic right there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. The dude knows how to play on words for sure. I wish I were a lyrical genius. You know, he's got the new hit now. It's all over the radio, called "Beer Never Broke My Heart," and
Yeah, that's a good song too.
It's a great song. You know, long neck, ice cold beer never broke my heart. Well, come think about it, beer never broke my heart either. There's a whole bunch of other shit that broke my heart. What, a lot of
That's
beer
another
fixed
good
it.
song, man. That's another good feel good song. Every time I hear that, man, I like that song.
Yeah. I
I don't know how we got on this sidetrack.
I have no idea either, man. I don't even know where I was going with it, but
we have just left. We have just left the rails, and we're not even looking over our shoulder back.
yeah. The one thing we do know, Trump is not welcome in El Paso.